So what I'm doing with Mr. Walter today is I'm teaching him recall outside using the place-to-place drills that we do, and e-collar pressure, and also reinforcing the place command. Another thing that I'm doing simultaneously is Walter's a really anxious guy, and he whines out of this anxiety. So he'll whine just because. What you're going to see is I'm also going to be disagreeing with this whining, and also I'm adding another step in there. Whenever I go to praise him and I say good, he tends to get excited, or if I pet, he tends to get excited. So what I'll also do is I'll disagree with the excitement. So I'm teaching a dog that if I go to give you a reward of a quick pet, or say a verbal praise such as good, it means calmness. I'm changing his association to these things rather than avoiding giving them. A lot of people do tend to, and for good reason, avoid giving praise and affection because it causes this elevated state. But this guy is so like already elevated and anxious, I need to actually teach him that good, the word good, and my physical touch means calmness. So if he starts to get excited, I'll disagree. I'll say no and tap on the e-collar. If I go down to pet him and he's calm, then he continues to get the reward. So we're changing his association to human's affection as well. And for me, I think it's very valuable to do this while I'm training the command. So I'm kind of getting a lot done here, even though it might not look like much. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Place. Good. Good. Down. Good. We're also doing down. Come. Good boy, Walter. You can hear the squeaks. Place. Good. Down. Good. No. Good. So the first time I disagreed because I went to go pet him and he started to get wiggly. I said no. Click. Second time I did it, he was calm, so he got his reward. Come. Good boy, Walter. Place. No. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but he's whimpering. Good. Now you can see I've done this a few times. I started this yesterday because when I said good previously, it got a lot more excitement. Just even with a neutral tone. Even with a neutral tone. And I need to mark it somehow. I prefer to mark it, so now I'm just tackling his association to praise. And changing it to calm. Come. Good boy. Come. Good. Down. Come. Good boy. Good boy, Walter. Good boy. Place. Down. Good. Now, see it there again. Good. And that's what we want. Our affection and my markers need to mean calmness to a guy like this. To all dogs, but especially for a guy like this. Come. Come. Good boy. Place. Good. No. Good. Boy. So you can see, in order to use my marker, I have to change the association with the marker to mean calmness. Also, I like what you're doing, but stay calm. Because as I was saying earlier, he is the type of guy if I just marked with a good, a neutral good, he got really excited. So I need to teach him, I need to take the opportunity, the extra step of every time I say good, if he gets excited, I say no, and I disagree. And then I say good again, and if he's calm, I reward him with physical touch. Now if the physical touch elevates him, I also correct for that, and then do it again until the physical touch means calmness, and the word good means calmness. It means good stuff, like I enjoy what you're doing, but I need you to stay calm when you hear this word and when you get pet by me or other humans. So a lot of this guy's, Walter's struggle is over-arousal with anxiety in there, like enough anxiety where he's actually uncomfortable, you know. So I feel bad for the guy because that's a really crappy place to live in 24/7. But I tell you what, I'm seeing some good stuff the past day and a half here. So I have a good feeling about him. I think within another day or two, we're gonna see a whole new and improved Walter, more calm, more secure, more confident, and just overall happier. Come. Good. Come. Squeaky. No. I'm gonna go back to the leash for this one because it was a little slow. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Place. Good. Good. You can see on that second one, he realizes what I want from him. I want him to be calm when I give that affection. Instead of avoiding giving affection altogether, which, you know, isn't a bad idea, you can get away with it, go on the extra step with this guy to teach him that it means calmness. Come. Good. Come. Place. This setup. Come. Good. Place. What I'm doing now is I'm applying pressure as soon as I say come to create some more speed. Come. Good boy. Place. And the pop is to guide him in the right direction so he doesn't get confused with it. It's at a 14, which is higher than his working level. His working level is probably about 8 out here. So I say come, I apply the pressure, and I immediately give a guidance pop, which will send him in the right direction, and this turns off. Do that a few times, and then when we see his dog, he just knows what to do. And just remember, this pop here, it's directional, it's not punitive. Now, place. Good. That was good. Come. Good boy. Place. Good. Muscle there. There's no pressure on the collar. Come. Good boy. That a boy. No. So you see, when I go to give the affection, it creates anxiety. That's my condition. So I'm breaking down that pattern. I'm teaching him it means calmness and soothingness. You know, but it's something he really needs. So I'm using the opportunity. I'm using the training as an opportunity to teach that. Walter, come. Good boy. Place. Okay. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Place. That was a nice hustle, my man. Good. Good. And that was the best one so far because he hustled and there was no pressure on the e-collar or guidance from the leash, and he didn't whine. Oh, look at you, cutie. Come. Good boy. Place. Down. Good. 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 So we stick with it and we're getting progress. We're changing his understanding. It's really nice to be able to give a dog affection and have it actually be rewarding instead of anxiety ridden. Which it looks like he's really happy, but he's whining. He's so happy he's whining. That's anxiety. Come. Good boy, Walter. Good boy. Place. Down. Good. Good. Good job, Walter. Good boy. We're going to end it on that because you did so well. Take a look at this boy. Good boy. Good boy, buddy. So we're going to take a look at Mr. Walter when I give him affection, see if he can understand that I want it to mean calmness rather than excitement. So what I'm going to do is apply the affection. Good boy. And that was appropriate to me. That's him trying to say, okay, this means to be chill and be calm. Of course, we just finished the session, so he's a little tired. Good boy. But this came from me going to give affection, and if he got excited, I'd say no, stop giving the affection, and then try it again. And when he was finally calm, I continued the affection. So I'm changing the way he views affection. He's going to now see it as a source of calmness and relaxation, right? Even when I was using the marker good with a neutral tone with this boy, he would get really excited to the point where he'd actually start whining out of excitement. So it's something that we really had to tackle early on, huh, bud? And it's not completely there yet. We're continuing to work on it. It's a good boy. Break. Atta boy.